Hey guys, welcome back. Orbomb here, bringing you the next team prep episode of week 5 of the Cpl, the competitive Pokemon League. And today, we are actually going to be talking about the team I built to fight our good friend Bravo, Captain Bravo, Mighty Captain Bravo, as YouTube is, or Lantonio, as most people know him, otherwise known as the coach of the Seattle Steelix. Now, what's cool about Bravo is that I'm glad that he joined. He really helped me out by joining in the last minute, and I really, really appreciate that. So, Bravo, if you're watching this, thank you so much. And he's had a pretty rough season, but it's not his fault. He drafted, his team draft was very, very slow because of Zoran Games, who drafted the league for him. And because of that is a downside. Also, Zoran did lose the first 2 matches, but he did win one of the matches, and we are in week 5, but Lantonio already had his... he already had his break week, so technically he's only had 4 matches, but I'm not going to give him the win. I'm not going to just give him the win. But first, let's go over his draft. You guys already know my draft of Landorus, Scizor, Gengar, Lucario, Toxapetos. You see all these people. Here's his draft. He's got Mega Venusaur, who's already a huge threat, Tyranitar, Dragonite, Milotic, Chandelure, Doublade, Registeel, Scrafty, Gastrodon, Go-Go, Beheeyem, and Claydol. And it's really funny how even though he got picked up, he has his 5th gen mascot here, which I think is hilarious. So the thing is about his team, like I said, it's slow. The fastest Pokemon in his draft is, funny enough, Milotic at base 181 speed. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making sure all my Pokemon that I'm bringing are at least faster than Milotic. So we have to reach a speed of 288. So that's number 1. Number 2, knowing him, he's probably going to bring these 3, probably these 4, maybe even these 5. I don't think he'll bring Doublade. I think he'll bring these 5 and Scrafty. He might even bring Claydol for Rapid Spin. That's what it's called. He might bring Registeel or Gastrodon too. He has a lot of walls to my team, but I think if we play really hyper offensive this week, we can actually pull through, and so that's what we're going to do. So I actually built a team here, and the first thing I saw was, oh man, I really, really want to use my Meloetta this week because I drafted it, and I love this Pokemon so much, but I haven't gotten a chance to use it. So I'm bringing Meloetta here. What? The spread, that's a weird spread. A dog came in. But quick pause, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of the dog. But I wanted to... This is all... I'm sorry. I mean, the rest of the sets look perfectly fine, but this one's wrong. We wanted to run Timid to reach 288. So no higher than 288. Of course, max special attack. And then the rest into HP. This is my choice specs Meloetta, running Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Focus Blast, and Shadow Ball. As you can see from these 4 moves, we actually perfectly cover his team. A choice spec Psychic from a standard Mega Venusaur, actually I think all the way to a max special defense Mega Venusaur, will always be one-shotted by Psychic from Meloetta. Focus Blast for T-Tar, Dazzling Gleam for Dragonite, Psychic is... No, Dazzling Gleam for Dragonite. Milotic's going to be a bit of an issue because we can't one-shot it. But we can always weaken it, get some defense drops with Psychics. Chandelure is Shadow Ball, Doublade is Shadow Ball. Registeel's Focus Blast. Scrafty, at least if he runs the special defense bulk up spread, which is his favorite spread, a choice specs Dazzling Gleam will always OHKO it. Unless for some reason he gets some Spadef boost, so I don't know how you do that. Gastrodon's a bit of an issue, another wall, but Psychic will always hit the rest of these Pokemon. Shadow Ball for these 2. So yeah, we have perfect coverage for his whole team using this Meloetta. I didn't really want to use choice specs. I was doing some calcs for things such as Assault Vest, maybe even Scarf, but it doesn't secure a lot of OHKOs, and I'm going to be playing really hyper offensively this week. We're faster than everything, so we might as well try to OHKO as many things as we possibly can. And there's nothing wrong with locking ourselves into Psychic. The worst he can go into is his Registeel and his Scrafty, which Scrafty's an issue because it gets set up. Knockoff is always a scary thing, but we just have to play around those kind of situations and not always shoot for Psychic. A lot of times we can just predict the man. We'll start off playing because I know how Bravo plays. He knows how I play, so it's gonna be a pretty interesting week. Next is Gengar, almost the same exact thing as Meloetta. This is my substitute Gengar. I love using substitute Gengar. Life Orb securing a bunch of KOs. We can actually run Modest this week, so this thing's powerful as fuck. Just because we're running Substitute because we can secure... we're running Substitute because we like to scare things out, as you guys already know. Icy Wind is there for the Dragonite and to slow things down in case he's running a Scarf user, and I can like predict that. And yeah, it's pretty solid. Focus Blast, Shadow Ball. I already explained it with Meloetta. Next is Lucario. Lucario's close combat at +2 is really powerful, and we're running Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt is for the Venusaur because Venusaur hard walls us. Everything else gets hit neutrally by something. Zen Headbutt hits the ghost types neutrally. Milotic will, unless it's max defense, will die to a +2 close combat. And of course, Tyranitar, all that good jazz. Ooh, let me get rid of this. I remember I did this in the last video and I did not like the way it looked. I am so sorry, guys. Let me, it's gone. Why is it always gone in mine and not the other dudes? Whatever, that's fine. I'm afraid of, what I'm really afraid of is actually like a scarfed, competitive Milotic. Because that could actually put in a lot of work against our team. But hopefully he doesn't bring that. And, yeah. Ooh, okay, next is... I just had to sneeze there real quick. Sorry for the quick pause. Next is Landorus. Stealth Rocks put in a lot of work. I want to break that multi-scale off Dragonite, which is the main reason why I'm even bringing Stealth Rocks this week. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bring it. Stealth Rocks are always nice for residual. It'd be nice for Chandelure too, but the more important thing is that Dragonite. I feel like he's gonna bring Adamant, Choice Bandit, Extreme Speed, which will destroy my team, which is why I'm bringing Lucario and Gengar. That's the main reason why I'm bringing these two. Swords Dance, because we're already faster than everything, it'd be nice to get up an SD and just start Earthquaking or Stone Edging the rest of his team, because it does hit everything neutrally, I believe. Unless he's running Air Balloon Doublade, which you usually want to run. Blah 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 Eviolite. Next is Togekiss, another standard Togekiss. This one's running Dazzling Gleam. Once again, Scrafty is a huge threat. Being as bulky as it is, I want to be able to OHKO that thing. We're doing Calm with max defense. I really want to even out my defenses here. Thunder Wave because I want to be able to, slow some things down, Parahack some things. Air Slash for the same reason. And no speed, I don't really care. I could once again do max speed and outspeed everything in his, or speed tie everything in his team besides Milotic, but it's just not worth it in my opinion. And next is Zapdos. I need Defog in this team because I am running both Togekiss and Zapdos and Landorus. Landorus is not gonna like taking 12% coming in and out all the time, so I'm gonna be running Defog here. HP Grass because HP Grass at least I could at least non-invest. Oh, with this investment. I run enough special attack investment to always two-shot a Gastrodon, no matter what its defenses are. The only reason I would not be able to two-shot a Gastrodon is if he's running that one berry that decreases the effect of super effective grass-type moves. Other than that, after leftovers, I'll always two-shot a Max Speed F Gastrodon. Volt Switch for initiative, it'd be nice to get initiative. Roost, Defog, just standard stuff. And yeah, this is gonna be a really fun. I feel like this is gonna be a really fun match. We might lose. I'm not trying to say that this is not gonna be scary for us because he has so many good Pokemon. He could run if he brings D-Dance T-Tar, we could be in a huge issue. Actually, D-Dance T-Tar can pretty much destroy our entire team. So I have to be careful about that. Crunch, Earthquake, Ice Fang, Stone Edge. But I do have Intimidate on the Landorus, so I'm going to have to run with that. And once again, I am making sure everything in the team besides these two is 288 speed. Let me just double check to make sure. I'm trying to run the nature that would make them as powerful as possible while still running the thing. So that's what I did. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out the battle. It's gonna be super hype. Bravo is probably my best friend to play Showdown with because we're both really competitive. We both really like playing the game, and the only difference is that he's a lot more modest than I am. Even though I know, I'm pretty sure he's a better battler than I am. But why not? It's fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be hyped. Let me know what you would bring against him, and I will see you guys later.